again, you guys, it's Carly from the Poetry of Nice and welcome back to my channel. So on this channel you're going to find all kinds of stuff to do with reselling online for profit. So that's going to be haul videos and sales videos so I can show you how much the items actually sell for, and of course some tips and tricks and things like that in between as well. If you're new here and you love thrifty content, I would love it if you would think about hitting that subscribe button down below and come back and hang out again some more, because we love to talk thrifting here. So today is a haul video. I'm going to start off with like a bunch of yard sale finds that I came across on a Saturday outsourcing, and then I'm going to finish up with just a few items I grabbed in a thrift store when I kind of poked my head in for 20 minutes or so. So there's a few different kind of items here to share with you today. Oh, and real quick as well, I want to do a special shout out. My husband has actually started his own YouTube channel, which is really fun, and it's all based around shopping, and right now it is like to do with the Halloween items that are starting to come out. Yes, it's only July, but believe it or not, they're all hitting the stores already, and he's one of the first people in there to check out those really cool items. So if you like, again, that kind of like thrifty or like shopping content, and you like anything to do with Halloween or holidays in general, and you're interested to see what all is coming out in the stores right now, I'm going to link his channel down below because I'm really super proud of him and his videos are very entertaining, and if you want to check them out, that's where you're going to find them. Alright, let's just dive in, shall we? So I have all kinds of shoes. Yeah, maybe let's start with the shoes, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to tell you like how much I paid for each item if I can remember it. Basically it varies. Some items were $1, some items were several dollars, but it all kind of comes out in the wash in the end, if you know what I mean, and my average cost of goods is still going to be very low. So they're all kind of muddled up. I'm just going to dive in. So this first one is Polo by Ralph Lauren. I only paid $1 for this. I would not pay more than $1, but the reason why I grabbed this, it's a size small men's, but it's a long sleeve rugby shirt. Like this wide stripe is what I would consider a rugby shirt, and it does have kind of a large, I don't know if you call it like an insignia or whatever the heck this is, a large embroidered logo, and it says genuine equestrian apparel for Polo Ralph Lauren. Anything that has this bigger kind of spell out style logo I will tend to grab if it's like $1 or less, and the fact it's long sleeve means it could be good for fall, so I went ahead and grabbed it. Next I had, this was a different yard sale, like I said, it's all a muddled mess, and that's fine. So these were a good find. Actually, we were driving past this yard sale, it was in a neighborhood, sneaky peek, and my husband said, there's those shoes, you should go check on them, and I was like, I don't think they're anything. Of course he was right. So they are Clarks, but they're brand new, like the tags are all still inside. There's not a single bit of wear on them. These things are definitely just like straight out the box. They're a pretty cool style as well. They kind of remind me of like Fly London, obviously not as cool, but they have that kind of Fly London vibe in my opinion. All leather, like I said, brand new, like with the tags inside. She only wanted $1 for them, so $1 for brand new Clarks, and these are probably going to go up for a good $35. Okay, next I stopped at one little yard sale, and the people were absolutely lovely. I'm just going to throw that in there because half of the fun for thrifting for me is meeting people and saying hello. That's how I get out and about nowadays. So I grabbed these shoes. They are again brand new with tags, never been worn, all these cool leather soles. They are Talbots and they retailed for $129. They're the light denim Ryan novelty, and basically they're kind of like a quilted loafer. So again, brand new with tags. I actually paid $5 for these, but again they retailed at $129. Talbot shoes I find can do really well, especially these brand new with tags ones. They're a size 8 medium, again leather soles and all that good stuff as well. So I decided to take a chance for $5. I definitely think I'll be able to like quadruple my money, if not more, but I'm going to be shooting a bit higher, again probably around $35 for these. Fun fact about yard sailing this week. So a few videos ago, I think it was my like first rummage sale of the season video. I'll link it here if you haven't seen that yet. I was talking about how rummage sales were not for me right now in like the current shopping climate, if you like, and that yard sales were. I'm backtracking. I'm not backtracking all the way to rummage sales, I'm still not doing those, but yard sales have shifted a bit for me in my area, and thrift stores right now are kind of where it's at, mostly because thrift stores here where I am now mandate masks and social distancing, and they count people coming in all the times and all that kind of stuff. So it's a bit more of a controlled environment, if you like, with someone sort of overseeing it. Yard sales have morphed into a bit of a free-for-all for everybody, so there's almost no mask wearing, almost zero social distancing, and I kept finding myself being sort of flushed out of yard sales, if you like people kind of like hordes of people, especially like big families shopping together, sort of not just coming to the yard sale at the same time, but essentially like surrounding me and the poor people who were selling. I've seen a few people there sort of have panic in their eyes when they're wearing masks and these people kind of descend on them. So it's really, I find it really hard to kind of control shopping in those types of environments, and I found myself leaving a few yard sales now simply because of the way that everybody there was sort of shopping together and wasn't like waiting their turn, you know what I mean? Like, even normally I would allow somebody to finish what they were looking at before, you know, wait patiently behind and then take my look, but definitely people kind of all sides descending, if you like. So this was one of these yard sales, and I grabbed a few items and then I just kind of went on my way, I have to say. But this is one of them. So all shoes were $1. Got a pair of leather kind of like hiking boots, and they're by Timberland, which is a really good make. Now I don't know that these necessarily will do fantastically. I'm thinking probably around like 30 or so on these. There is some wear to the laces, unfortunately, so those are going to have to come out and just be scrapped, but I can sell them without the laces. They have a stock number, so I can look up their actual name, and they're genuine leather, all that good stuff, and they are a size 8 medium. I'm thinking women. So again, about $30 I'm hoping for the Timberland boots. I actually found 2 Coach purses at this particular yard sale as well, and they got them both for $2. I did a video recently where I was trying to remove the ink from one of them. Again, I'll link it here in case you're wondering how that went for me, but both of them had some damage. So one had some damage to the zipper. I tried to fix it, but unfortunately the zipper just isn't usable, so I'm not going to sell that one. I'm probably just going to redonate it, but it was authentic, and the other one was authentic as well, and it was like a really beautiful kind of blush nude tote. Retail for over $400. Got it for 2, it has some ink stains. I couldn't remove all of them. Again, that experiment in that video that I linked, you can check that out. I'm probably just going to keep it for personal use. It fits my like little laptop perfectly, so I might just keep it for like a laptop bag if you like. But yeah, I mean, authentic Coach, it's really cool. And then I do use, I didn't have them authenticated where I pay for it because it's for my personal use, but I do have a Facebook group that I'm a part of that does authentications. That's all they do basically. I'll link it down below in case you're interested to join it and see what all they're up to. But all of the ladies there felt that they were both completely authentic, so good. All right, we have another pair of boots. The boots at this yard sale were $3. We have some variants, I know. So they are black leather. They're in good shape. There's a couple of little scuffs to the toes, but not much. Just like a little bit of a small block heel, very, very small, kind of a moto equestrian vibe. Little buckle, and then we've got some quilted detail, and inside they're all kind of like fluffy, like almost like a Sherpa style look, and it's kind of hard to show you because of the zipper, but they are Talbots. I guess they have the size in here somewhere. I'll have to look for that. I'll have to dig around for the size. It'll be in here somewhere though, no doubt, but yes, Talbots is what they are. And again, you know, look at those little loafers that retail for $129. Talbots is not particularly cheap, so I was pretty happy to find those for $3, and again, they'll probably go up for like $30 to $40. These were a little bit of a bargain. Same place as the Talbots boots. They're an espadrille wedge with like a faux leather sort of, you know, peep toe sandal, and then it kind of wraps around and buckles. Really, really cute, and they are Torrid, and they were only 50 cents. Like, yes, please. I find Torrid shoes do really well because they tend to sit a little bit wider, and so a lot of people really like them for that particular reason. And they are they're a 9 wide, so that's a great size. That's definitely a good size, and like I said, they're in good shape. I might have to trim off a few little strands sticking out, but nothing too bad at all. Okay, this may be the last pair of shoes, and then we're on to everything else. So this is probably one of my best finds. Unfortunately, I can't find the size, so I'm gonna have to do some digging and measuring and all that good stuff, but they are a little kind of sort of like ankle boot. Again, it has kind of like a moto feel to it. It has a perforated leather. They're all leather, all suede leather, little tiny heel, round toe, all that good stuff, and they are by the brand, it's really hard to show you unfortunately, Sundance. So Sundance is like a catalog brand, but it's a really, really good brand, and it has quite a following. I sold like, you know, long sleeve t-shirts and things for a good $30 from that brand. I always pick it up when I find it. So a pair of leather boots, absolutely. This I paid $2 for, and it may have been a bit of a flop, but oh well, it's fine. It is a new and sealed album, and it's from the Disney park. So you actually have like, you know, Disney World, Disneyland. This is not something I'm keeping for myself, even though I love Disney and all that good stuff. Holds 50 sheets or 200 photos. My research showed that they kind of go from anywhere between like 15 to all the way up to like 35, depending on the print. And I couldn't find this particular Mickey print. So, I don't know, but for $2, I was going to go ahead and take a chance on it basically, and it's something new and sale that may even go sort of closer towards Christmas time. All right, so onto some clothes now, I think. So this item was $1. It's Lane Bryant, size 20, and I grabbed it because it's new without tags. You can see the little button tag there. It's like a faux suede, open, kind of very boho western vibe vest, and then it has all this really cool like little, I guess it's like a beadwork and embroidery and things like that all the way around and like down around the pockets and things like that. So again, new without tags, just $1, and it's a plus size item, which is great. Then we also have this one, I think was like $1 as well, Ralph Lauren, just the blue tag, so pretty standard, but not Lauren by Ralph Lauren, so a little bit higher up than that, size medium. It's a men's button-down short sleeve, navy blue, and it does have the pony logo there, and I grabbed it simply because, let me double check myself before I tell a lie, it's 100% linen. That's why I grabbed it. It's 100% linen button down. So again, maybe like sort of 18 or so. And I paid up a little bit for this, and I do have to tack the tag back on, unfortunately. This thing is heavy though, it's very substantial. So I'm gonna like hold it in place, and I'll just put a little stitch in there to hold it in place afterwards. It is White House Black Market, and it is a gorgeous, kind of like a tweed knit blazer jacket, but it has a lot going on. So it's a blue and white kind of coloration, and then we have this kind of chain wrapped trim and then some raw edge trim going on, and then that chain wrapped again is going all the way down here. It's like a feature all the way down and around. So really some lovely detail, and like I said, it's really heavy, some substantial, great for sort of like fall and winter. So I actually paid $5 for that, which is more than I often would have paid, but like I said, when you're at a yard sale and you're grabbing some things for 50 cents and some things for $1, I don't mind paying up once in a while for something that I am sure will sell. And again, I'll be listing this for like 35 to 40 probably, and then of course taking offers. All right, this was another $1 item, just Talbots. Whoop, size 4, and it's very cute, a coral pink kind of like crochet lace style overlay top with a little scalloped detail on the short sleeve. Next is UMG, size large. I only grabbed this, it's kind of plain. It's just like a long sleeve brown striped top, but I grabbed it because number one, I really like the little elbow patches. I think that's super cute for fall, very simple. You put like a, you know, vest or something over the top of it, and it was only 50 cents. So a pretty easy buy there, just, you know, super bread and butter. This item, Lauren Ralph Lauren, like I said, this is more like a diffusion line, like you can buy this I think in Kohl's and stuff, but it's a size extra large, so it's a really good size, and it is a very dark pink. It's kind of hard to show you on camera. It's looking really red, but it is, yeah, it's looking really red, but it's really pink. It's kind of in the pink purple family, so we'll see how I can do photographing them. It's got a little keyhole neckline. It's all like crushed velvet with a little kind of peplum detail, and then it has a cold shoulder detail as well. So darn cute for like holiday season and things like that. If I can just capture that color, it's almost like a magenta in person. If I can just capture that color, it should do pretty good, especially being an extra large. This was $1 as well. There was one particular yard sale where all of their clothes were $1, which is always fun because it's just easy pickings that way. Livy, which I recently learned is Lane Bryant, Livy Active. So this is like their athletic line at Lane Bryant. It's a size 14, 16, so it's not wonderful, but it's a cute piece. It's a, I don't know how you would, it's kind of like a salmon pink with almost like a little raw edge style detail t-shirt, and then it has this like really cute high-low satin peplum detail there as well. So just based on style and the fact it was $1 is basically why I grabbed that one. Okay, we have another Lane Bryant piece. Again, this was only $1, 14 to 16. Just nice, simple bread and butter, easy to list pieces. Gray stripes with a little drawstring there, V-neck, kind of dolman sleeve style top. This is American Eagle Outfitters, extra large. Would not pay more than $1 for this for sure, but I liked the style. It's very kind of cute and on trend. Just a little white t-shirt with all of this really cute like like lacy sort of cut out detail, very sort of prairie, boho, peasant, festival, all that good stuff going on. Maybe like $14 to $16. Next is Lane Bryant again, size 16, but I really liked the style of these. So they're a pair of pants, like kind of like a career pant or whatever. And I don't pick up much in the way of Lane Bryant pants unless it's like a skinny jean or something, but I really liked the print. So it is a plaid, which is already good, and then it's got this polka dot over the top of the plaid, and it's kind of like a sort of slim skinny fit leg. Thought it was very cute for fall, for the office and career wear and all that kind of stuff. And like I said, size 16 is a decent size as well, so $1 for those two. All right, next item is Gap. It is factory right there, size large, but it's a hot pink like puffer vest. Again, this is something I wouldn't expect more than sort of $15 for, but again, $1, perfect for the changing season. It's bread and butter. We're stockpiling for winter, as it were. I'm okay with it. Oh, I have a few more of the Ralph Lauren, however you say it, t-shirts, basically. So like I said, they were all $1 a piece, and I decided to grab them when they had the oversized logo. So we have just a normal kind of color block t-shirt here, and then again we have that oversized equestrian logo, which what I may do is take a picture of this, and then in the thumbnail I'll do a collage and sort of do a close-up, if you like, of this, just to show off that cool little detail. Another one here, again equestrian theme, very like polo themed, obviously. Another one there. I may even lot them up if they're all the same size. That's definitely a possibility to do. Another one here, again we've got color blocking, pure polo vibes, and the oversized pony logo. And same again, oversized logo there, and then the color blocking. So yes, I think they're all a medium, like a small to a medium. So I may see what all I've got and maybe just do a big old lot and just keep it simple for myself. And then the last one is just a Ralph Lauren, but it's size extra large, and it's a red button down with long sleeves there. There's the blue label right there. Again, not looking for more than sort of 15 to 18 for this, but I do sell this. I wouldn't buy it for more than $1. I just wouldn't do that necessarily, but for fall and winter it will probably do quite well. They're usually pretty quick flips for me in my experience, and like I said, just, you know, keeping things ticking over. All right, we have Adidas, or Adidas, however you want to say it. It says Scorch. I don't know what that means, but oh well. It's a climber warm, size large, and it's just a green zip up fleece jacket. Again, sort of 20 bucks or so, probably, with it being a climber warm. I'll have to do a little bit of research on Scorch and see if it means anything, but just a standard jacket, like a workout jacket for kind of fall winter. Oh, and that was $1 as well. Another $1 piece, Eddie Bauer, size large. Just a cute kind of like mauvey purple top with some really cute embroidery detail as well. Eddie Bauer does just fine for me around the $16 mark. Ooh, this was one of my favorite bits as well. So this cost $1. All of the ladies' items, or the clothing items, this particular one, were like between $3 and $5, but this item was on the ground, and she said classed as children's clothing. It's a women's shirt, but she said, no, that's children's, you can have it for $1. But it's brand new with tags, Orvis, which I find this does really nicely for me, especially brand new with tags. And it's a size medium, and I've got all my information here. It's the Chanel sweater. I don't know how to say that. I'll do my research. But Orvis is not cheap. And this is really darn cute. So it is purple, like a really deep plum purple. And then you can kind of see that sheen on it there on the knit. Really, really quite cute. Like I said, brand new with tags for $1. So definitely one of my favorite finds of this particular yard sale trip. All right, and now to round it up, that was everything from the yard sales, but I do have 6 or so items here from a thrift store that I sort of popped into. So I think they cost me around $4 a piece is how it worked out. And I only picked up a couple of items because I was only in there for like sort of 20 minutes or so, and I wanted to get something to make it worth me taking the time to step in. But at the same time, I didn't have very long to look. So this one is Genevieve, which is anthropology. This is an anthropology piece. It's very cute. Again, I'm keeping fall and winter in mind. So this is a striped, like open front cardigan with a really beautiful sort of sheer ruffle detail, and it's all down the back as well, and then like down the bottom and the back. So very, very cute piece, will look very cute on a mannequin, I'm sure. The next piece is Torrid, size 2, so that would equate to a 2X because Torrid is vanity sizing. And again, kind of like this peplum look. It's all buttoned down the front, so it has that kind of like 90s vibe to me. Really cute floral paisley style print and a little bit of a high-low situation going on. Next, I kind of ummed and ahed on, but I decided to go for it. The fabric content isn't amazing, it's just a cotton blend, but it's knitted and knotted by Anthropologie, but I liked the piece because it was so very simple. So it's a sort of faux wrap cream sweater with some really nice kind of like loungy sleeves. I really liked it. Like I said, it's very, very simple, and I wouldn't expect more than sort of 18 to 20 for this, so 4 is a little high to pay, but I think that it might move quite nicely when it comes to sort of early fall, so I'll test it and we'll find out. All right, next is Cloth and Stone, which is sometimes sold at Anthropologie. I really like this brand personally. It has slowed down in terms of how much it's moving for me, but I still grab it when it's fairly cheap and in very good condition. This is too. I like this because it is like a sort of heavier, kind of like an aqua sort of turquoise blue button-up denim shirt, and I feel like this would be really nice layering for fall, so I decided to give that one a go, size small. Next is Soft Surroundings, size small. I kind of want to keep this piece. I don't know, I'm thinking about it. I really like it. It's like a dusty mauve, sort of dusty pink color, dusty rose. We're going to go with dusty rose. And again, it's kind of like the Torrid where the whole thing is buttoned up. It gives me that kind of like retro 90s vibes. Very comfy, very slouchy. I really, really like it. So grab that one too. And then the last item is probably my favorite from the thrift store. It is brand new with tags. They usually mark up the tagged items, but they didn't with these ones, and it is Stitch Fix, which some of these pieces do great, some not so much, and it's RD Style. I'm not really familiar with that brand, but like I said, brand new with tags, and I loved the piece. So it is a very like long, oversized, open front, fluffy knit sweater, and it's got these absolutely gorgeous fall color block stripes to them. Like, it's so perfect for the season that's coming. I really, really liked it. So for $4, definitely had to grab that one. Loved it. Kind of want to keep it. I'm gonna sell it, but I loved it, so good find there. All right, you guys, that's everything. That is my yard sale haul and my little kind of like nosy into a thrift store haul as well. I hope that you enjoyed this. If you did, please do think about giving it a thumbs up, and like I said, if you enjoy thrifty content, please do think about coming back and hanging out again and hitting subscribe and the bell so you know when the next videos go up. Let me know down in the comments what kind of stuff you're finding right now. What was your favorite thrift find of the week? I always love to hear that kind of stuff, and I'll catch you in the next video. Bye, you guys.